The idea, like I don't know if I'd say connected pedagogy as much as connected learning, and I think that you look at how kids are learning right now and how powerful it is, but they're not necessarily bringing that learning into the school environment and how they're connecting. And one of the things that I look at, because I really spend a lot of time looking at like kind of our cultural changes that are happening and how kids are not only like finding news, but actually creating the news. I don't know if you know of Alex from Target, if you know that story, right? That was basically started by like a 16 or 17-year-old girl. And so I think it's really important as an educator to actually look at how are we using these things that kids are learning, you know, through these mediums of like Twitter and Vine. Like how many of you are actually on Vine? Okay, and it's like the biggest time suck because it's awesome, but like you know, it's just really that's my like I'm totally tuned out. But I just trends that kids know and trends that kids see are totally different from like the news that we watch, right? And if you even notice how like the news is now shifting where they'll have like, oh, here's the latest in YouTube videos, right? Because they're getting that from this audience, and I think that we have to look at how these kids are accelerating their learning through being connected and being connected with all these people, and how do we actually bring that into school. And I think that a lot of parents might struggle with that notion. I don't know, I'm going to talk forever. They might struggle with the notion that that kids are online and like we're bringing this stuff in, and I think, and they're like saying, hey, how come we're having kids as the guinea pigs? And we shouldn't, to be honest with you. The guinea pigs are ourselves first, and I think one of the points I said yesterday is like really you cannot be a master teacher if you're not a master learner. And so I think it's really essential that we look at this stuff and how we can understand it and bring our knowledge of pedagogy, you know, and education, and bring those elements of really powerful learning into the classroom. And that's why like, I'm really happy to connect with the three of you and the other people who knows where they are, but that are doing this stuff to have an understanding and bring it into the classroom. Because probably many of you are on Twitter, but are you getting your kids connected or using that in the classroom? Because if it's really powerful learning for yourself, how are you transporting it to kids?